Fam over.
Fam, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by. Whatever you're doing, I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everybody in the building. On your way in, make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Good Tuesday to everybody out there, y'all. It's the beginning of the NBA season. Started today. I'm excited for that. I'm a big hoop fan. Bigger hoop fan than I am football. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Hope everybody having a great day. Feeling real good. Salute to everybody in the building already. Oh, yeah, 7 days. Appreciate that Cash App, 7 days. I see you sent the Cash App. Much love to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much for always supporting and showing love. Salute to everybody in the building already. What's up, Tila, DJ, Angela, the boss, Don Joe, Don Mills. What's up, y'all? We got some good content today. We're going to go over and check it out, y'all. And I'm sorry because I just got a video. It ain't going to be part of this stream. I'm probably going to put it on the stream tomorrow, but Diddy talking on them prison phones, y'all. And he talking in code, and he was saying a whole bunch of little crazy stuff and everything. I'm sure the internet, social media go debunk what he was saying and everything, but he had said something to his homie. He was like, yeah, man, get what do you say? Get rid of those pizza boxes or something. Get rid of those old pizza boxes and make sure you recycle the plastic. I don't know what he was saying. I'm like, man, Diddy trying to talk in code on the prison phone and everything, man. It ain't looking too good for him, though. It's crazy. What's up, King? Serious. What's up, fam? But let's get into this content, y'all. It's a lot going on in the world, like it always is, every day. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold y'all up on your way in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. What's up, Tavina? So we can keep that algorithm going, y'all. And let's go.
Now I want you to check this out, y'all, because Hurricane Oscar is in the Atlantic Ocean and it's made its way to Cuba, y'all. Look at that, y'all see it? And now Cuba is experiencing high levels of torrential rain as well as high winds. So this is Cuba right now, and a lot of people still don't know this, but Cuba is still out of power. They have been out of power for at least 3 or 4 days now, and people have no power to let the world what is going on in Cuba right now as they are experiencing heavy rain and heavy winds. So there's not much people reporting on the damages Cuba have received, but there's some people out there. This is one of them. As you can see, the whole roof of the house is completely blown off due to the wind, y'all. And everything is soaked. Everything is soaked inside this house. That's crazy. And then their whole banana field looks to be destroyed, y'all. Wow, man, they got it bad right now in Cuba, man. No power, and then to get hit by a hurricane, right? 2024 is crazy thus far, y'all. And like I told you, we just entered solar cycle 25, so it's gonna get a lot more interest. And let's continue to get this shift, y'all. Peace in.
Yo, family, stop right there real quick.
Appreciate that super chat. Frank, my dog Frank, always showing love, man. Salute to you, fam. What's up, Deja? What's up, Jax? Son of God, what up, y'all?
It's official. Our sun has reached its solar maximum. Now, you probably like, oh wow, that's why we've been seeing the northern lights in areas that you normally wouldn't. You're exactly correct. Now, just look how many articles are talking about it and warning us of potential grid failure. Just take a look at it. This article, Fox Weather. Sun reaches solar maximum phase. NBC, sun at maximum phase could impact communications in northern lights. Earth.com, the sun has officially reached its solar maximum period in the solar cycle. This happens every 11 years, family. Although it says it's an 11-year cycle, it could go into the next year because the solar maximum does not have an exact beginning and end. Now, that just begs the question, or ponder a thought with me for educational and entertainment purposes only. You know how these storms have been getting stronger, and even just like regular, like rainstorms last longer and produce more rain? Well, what if our sun and the storms on the sun also are longer now? Because they say everything in our solar system is connected, right? They say that it's not just the Earth that's warming, but it's a whole universe where every planetary body goes through a warming and cooling period at the same time. Oh, you don't believe me? Let me show you the facts real quick. Now, in this article titled Climate Change on Other Planets, you talk about Venus, Mars, Saturn's moon, things of that nature. I'm going to show you the part that I was referring to. However, most scientists agree that Mars was much warmer in the past and even had oceans. Now you fast forward to today, they're saying that it seems that the oceans are coming back on Mars, or that they see oceans. Take a look at this. As I said, family, I always bring the facts. So scientists have discovered evidence of a large underground ocean of liquid water on Mars. Now I'm just using their own information to prove my point, because this is what they deem the correct information and not misinformation. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. So yeah, thank you for joining me on this rabbit hole of information just to connect some dots for y'all. Thanks for tapping in. Peace and love.
Man, there's some crazy shit going on in the sky. This is the sun, but this is the moon. Still out. It's about 10 o'clock my time, a.m., and the moon's still out. Anybody got an answer for this?
It was like that today too. It's becoming more often. It ain't like surprising now and everything. It ain't like it ain't weird anymore. It's like a normal thing. The moon be out with the sun damn near every day. I seen it today. About noon, down there noon. I'm like, man, every day.
This shit can't be normal. Let me know in the comments what you think.
I'm about to show you a video. Oh, I'm in Tennessee, by the way. But I want to ask you this question while you watch this video. This act that's repeating in history that's happened already, that you never thought would happen in today's time. What happened to the country or the leaders of that country after they did this?
Guess what they're standing in line for? It's an image coming out of northern Gaza, where over 400,000 people are still trapped and completely surrounded by land, air, and sea by the IOF. So as if they haven't been cut off enough by the rest of the world and by the south of Gaza, and their situation wasn't already as bad as it can be, they are rounding up every person, every male that they can find, and guess what they're doing? They are leading them by the hundreds in a line to holes that have been dug in the ground where they are either A, buried alive, or unalived and then thrown in the hole and
What? Man, oh my God. Are you serious?
buried. And when you zoom in right here, yes, that is a fucking child. A child. The only other time in history where this has literally been documented is, take a guess. I won't be able to say it on here, but this is what's happening in the north. They are leading them in lines of hundreds and just unaliving them in the masses.
So again, I'm going to ask that question again. What happened to the country? Because we know what country it happened in time and all that. We know. What happened to the country that did that?
Man, oh my God. I hope that ain't true. So they basically lining up. They all lining up to their death? Are you serious? B. Harvey, what's up with you? Are you serious, y'all? They lining up for their death? So you mean to tell me this type of shit going on like that? And America, we stick our hands into everything. Every other country that's doing something that we think like that's not humane or whatever, like, oh no, that's not right, that's not fair, we go over there and and take over and go to war with them motherfuckers to try to act like we coming to help. And we ain't helping those people. I don't give a fuck what's going on, what type of war going on, what they got going on over there. That ain't right. Like, what? Yeah, I hope that's not real, y'all. I don't know. I hope that's not real, though.
The world rose up against it. Just food for thought. Just food for thought. Just a little bit of food, makes you think about, your perception of the country you live in. Makes you look at the government. And yes, please don't be ignorant. That is your government.
Right.
I know a lot of y'all don't pay attention to the UN meetings and how they voted, but people like me, we did. I don't know if you paid attention to, certain things that happen in Switzerland, certain conventions, but we did. I don't know if you pay attention to, behind closed door meetings that happened with the UN, that happened to the medical sovereignty of us, but it sounded like more like that country that happened back in World War II, but people like me, we did. And you should just stop calling certain things conspiracy and do your research and realize that the election is a distraction. It's the allure, the choice of tangibles, blah, 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 everything I talk about. But again, I'm a conspiracy theorist. You start really looking around at label, title, land of the free. And then you start looking at numbers. As men lie, women lie, numbers don't. For the land of the free to be one of the most heavily incarcerated states, countries, places out of every other country. And it's called free. More and more I realize everything is upside down. Peace to God.
So to the
Man, love and prayers over to them people, man. I don't know what's going on with that situation, but I don't know, man. That just ain't right. If they lining up for their own deaths and everything like that, man, just love and prayers to them over there, because that's sad, man. That ain't right. I don't give a fuck what's going on. That shit crazy.
The people that are saying that Daytona Beach is still fine, you call that a beach, y'all? You call that a beach? Usually people are able to drive on this, y'all. People drive their trucks on this shoreline. Where's the beach? Where's the sand? And not to mention, Biketoberfest, which is one of the biggest festivals that Daytona have every year, is canceled because of this, y'all.
Alright guys, Daytona Beach, Florida. It is 8:50 in the morning. And there is not one person on this beach. Why? There is no beach. All my life of living in this state, and I have never seen that. I have never seen nobody on the beach.
There is no.
I mean, how can you blame them? Ain't nobody going down there after all these hurricanes and storms and everything. Shit, they like, man, we ain't going to no Biketoberfest down there. At any given time, they can press the button and a damn hurricane, a storm come through here. Fuck it. They really salty because they probably that whole community down there, they losing a lot of money and everything. But hey, blame the government, man. Blame all the bullshit that's going on.
No beach to come to. Yo, everywhere is losing money, y'all. This is one of Daytona's biggest festivals that happens every year, and it's not happening. That's crazy, y'all. And again, this is post-Hurricane Milton. But yeah, y'all, this is Florida. East Coast, that is. But yeah, let's get this shift, y'all. Very interesting times. Peace in. Oh, I just realized, if y'all wondering what this is actually shit legit. This is Plant Life, which has amazing benefit. The link will be in my bio if you want to try some. Let's get this shift, y'all. Peace in.
So in case you didn't know, the first UFO crash in the United States was not actually Roswell. The first UFO crash happened in Texas. It was April 17th, 1897. And it was actually reported in the normal news because it was like everybody knew that it happened. There wasn't no one was guarding that information at that time. So you can actually, I know you were able to, I'm not sure if they've done anything with it now, but you used to be able to go through the old newspaper records and pull that up. And they actually had, like, they put a burial because there were bodies that were found. And I'm going to say for entertainment purposes only because I want TikTok to stop taking my stuff down. Seriously. Anyways, entertainment purposes only. Everything. All the time. And so anyways, there was actually a grave that was put at one of the churches in Texas, and they had like a tombstone that was there, and they like engraved on a tombstone what the UFO looked like. It was just like an unmarked. And so they started doing this documentary recently, and they went over there, and for some reason they wouldn't let the people on that were trying to do the documentary to show like where it was and what it looked like and all that kind of stuff. And when they came back, they had removed that grave. So now the grave is no longer there.
Wow.
Which I think is really interesting. And all of this happened recently because all of this stuff started coming up recently, and no one really paid attention to it because no one really knew about it. No one dug that deep. Like, nobody goes all the way back to newspapers in the 1800s, right? Like, most of us, they just sit in our records and we don't check it. But there's a lot of interesting stuff in there. And I would share it with you, but if I share it with you, TikTok is going to take this down immediately because I can't give you any references whatsoever. So feel free to look it up. You'll have to dig for it at this point because they're trying to hide all of it. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. I love you. Bye.
Crazy world we living in out here, y'all. Crazy. What's up, Shoes? What's up, everybody in the building? Adrian. Salute to all y'all, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in and everything, man. It's crazy out here, y'all. Like, super crazy. And speaking of like stuff happening back in the day, I just watched a movie yesterday called The Convert, and it's based in like 1860 or something, like when they first started using the musket guns and everything. And that was a good movie, man. It showed how, I mean, you got to go check it out, but it showed how like the tribes, they was fighting each other. And one of the, settlers, he came to both the tribes and let them know, like, man, y'all need to stop fighting each other because y'all killing each other off and everything. And when y'all have to fight these Europeans and all these other people that y'all actually gave pieces of land, they gave them land to settle on and everything. And make a long story short, they end up killing each other off and get into a fight and everything. And the settlers, did their thing or whatever and everything. But it made me think about everything that's going on in the world today. And it's crazy, y'all. Y'all need to check that out, though. It's called The Convert. But let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it going. Make sure y'all hit that like button so we keep this algorithm jumping. It's a lot going on out here.
Just last night. This is in Kansas City, Missouri. This couple was outside walking their dog, and they looked up and they saw two moons. Not a reflection, two moons up there, y'all. And meanwhile, on the other side, you have the sunset going on. You see, everybody's just confused as to why this is happening because we were never taught this in school. We were taught lies. And now everybody's seeing two moons, 3 moons, 4 moons, 2, 3 suns. Okay, I see the 2 moons, y'all, but what is this next to this right here? What is this? It's stationary. It's not moving. What is that? Y'all see that? I zoom in, but they're not staying focused enough so you guys can see what this is. But look at that, y'all. Look at that. That can't be a star, right? That's not a star, is it? It don't even look like that. That looks like a ship that's like hanging right off this moon or the second moon, whatever you want to call it. Because everyone agrees that this one right here is the original moon and this one right here is, I don't know, the second moon, I guess.
Yeah, I'm so lost with this. Like, I keep seeing people talking about 2 moons, and mostly him. He always showing these videos about 2 moons and everything. Every night when I go out or I gotta go to the store or something, I'm looking in the sky every day, daytime and nighttime, because of everything going on. I'm trying to catch something with my own eyes. I want to see some shit for myself. I ain't never seen no 2 moons. Like, I've seen some crazy little stars by the moon, like, you know what I'm saying, flashing and pulsating and everything, turning different colors and everything. And that was kind of weird to me. I'm like, damn, that's a weird ass star and everything. But I ain't never seen no video, these 2 moons that everybody keep getting these videos of and everything. Like, I ain't seen nothing like that. If I seen something like that, I'd be tripping. Like, damn, that is 2 moons. But so I don't know. Like, I don't know. If anybody else seen it or whatever, man, y'all join the Discord, send me some videos or something if y'all catch it with your own cameras or something. Send it to me.
But again, this looks like a sun. This does not look like a moon, y'all. This is crazy. You see how much brighter it is than the original moon?
What the heck?
There's 2 moons.
Where?
And y'all see that? What? That's not a street light. That's not a street light, because that one is.
Video and then turn around the sunset.
There's a lot.
Hey, but the dude did say, they said, hey, what the fuck? Dude's like, yeah, that's 2 moons. So, I mean, the video probably is, it's probably legit, but I'm just saying, I ain't never seen it like that.
A lot of things that are unexplained going on in the world right now, y'all. But we got 2 moons in Kansas City, Missouri, y'all. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be there either. But we are in a new beginning, y'all. The shift is here. Anything can happen. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace in.
This was, I think, today. I got this from Sheila that be in the chat. And you can see the moon perfectly right outside, right there with the sun.
18,000 acres. 18,000 acres. 100 years ago, or the max wildfire was 18,000 acres. 100 years ago. It's 73,000 acres burning right now. 73,000.
I say it was one of them AI robots that look like humans.
I don't think so, bro.
Yeah. Well, this is why I say that. Where his family members at? The kid that did the shooting, where's his mother, his cousins, his sister, them crying, saying, we didn't raise him to do that. They normally go into the house and find this is what his room looked like. Right. They ain't done none of that. No funerals, no nothing. What,
you don't think that's part of the cover-up?
Cover what up? Homie,
because they're anti-Trump.
What about the kids that went to school with him? Man, he used to go to our school. They showed us some shit. Yeah. But homie, you mean to tell me nobody online is saying nothing? Yeah. Nobody said this, like, he just a shot, he done disappeared, and there's nothing on him. Where the family at home?
They must be shadow banning that shit.
Man, where the news go report the funeral?
I mean, I don't know about the funeral, but they did talk about his family members, and he got bullied like a mother. Everybody called him a school shooter. And
I never heard less, and I did say that I don't think it's fake. I just think it's a Trump thing. They hate him, and they're trying to silence what they tried to do. Because it could have been government ran.
They got real human AI robots that look like human. We don't, man.
I don't disagree with that.
But this.
Hey, but he making a good point though. Think about it, man. Like the dude who attempted to assassinate Trump. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear nothing about him. You mean to tell me and he was a young dude. Ain't none of his classmates came out, said nothing on no social media or nothing. We ain't heard nothing about him or nothing. Like, I feel exactly where Charleston White coming from. That's kind of crazy. And I believe it's human robot. I mean, it's robots out here that look like humans. I believe it. You know what I'm saying? If not robots, some type of different entities, extraterrestrials or some shit. Something going on. I don't know though. Let's keep it going though.
This is what I'm saying. They done gave us something on everybody who done shot a president. They ain't got nothing on this kid. Anybody that ever done something, they at least got something on it.
He showed up in a commercial for BlackRock.
So and then remember, I got invited to do the interview with her. They wanted to pay me $15K for Kamala Harris a couple months ago. So remember, some people were saying, well, did he make that up? I didn't make it up. They texted me and said we wanted to pay, and they was after me for a while. And I said, listen, it got to be live. They wanted an interview, but I wanted it live. You're not going to pre-record it and splice it because I know how y'all crackers move. So I said, live interview, straight to the people. I don't want your money. I ain't for sale. I think they wanted to test to see if I was a money-hungry Negro. And I said, nah, let's do it. And they never called me back because they wasn't going to let her answer my questions live because she wouldn't have any answers. And I'm going to tell you this. This is what black people are not paying attention to. If Kamala Harris wins, we really going to catch hell. You know why? She going to make us pay for everybody who exposed the fact that she was never black. Do you feel me? She has a grudge and an axe to grind. Black people ain't getting shit if Kamala Harris get elected. You weren't gonna get it anyway. Stay with me. Yeah. But it was a neutral neglect. You feel me? That would have been thank you. It would have been a benign neglect. Now it's a spiteful neglect. I'm gonna get you ninjas back for exposing the fact that I was never black. Black people ain't gonna get nothing.
Is your girl?
And I believe that. Like, in back of my head, that's all I keep on saying. Like, if she get in there, she gonna be very spiteful about all these people who've been talking about her and saying things and everything, and it's gonna be some damn consequences if they let her in there. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to get into the politics and shit right now, man. But y'all know my take on it. But I believe that. I believe she gonna do some mean shit for real. But let's keep it going. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Keep the algorithm jumping, y'all. And I seen what you say, Jax. You said, Jack, the Trump attempted the shooter. His father was caught with some heavily connected to Democrats. That's why we ain't hearing anything. That's what's going on. Oh, that make a lot of sense too.
Grocery bill being manipulated, Kroger's digital pricing tags might be silently hiking up your costs. Here's how. The controversy surrounding Kroger's pricing practices gained attention in August 2024 when Senators Elizabeth Warren and Bob Casey sent a letter to Kroger's chairman and CEO, Rodney McMullen. Kroger is the parent company of many supermarket chains across the U.S., including Food for Less, Smith's, and Ralph's. The letter accused Kroger of using ESLs, or electronic shopping labels, to adjust prices based on temporary factors such as time of day or weather conditions, which is a practice commonly referred to as surge pricing. Surge pricing, also known as dynamic pricing, involves adjusting the prices of goods based on real-time demand and other temporary factors. This practice is used in industries such as ride-sharing and airline ticketing, but has raised ethical concerns when applied to essential goods like groceries. The senators worry that dynamic pricing through digital tags could lead to sudden price hacks during peak times, making essential groceries unaffordable for families. They argue this practice exploits consumers and threatens their access to necessary goods. Kroger denies these allegations, insisting that their business model aims to lower prices over time to attract customers and enhance their shopping experience. The Federal Trade Commission and Department of Justice are investigating high grocery prices and the use of ESLs by major retailers. The FTC said that the probe seeks to ensure big businesses aren't exploiting their power to drive up costs for American families. Senators Warren and Casey have introduced the Price Gouging Act of 2024 to combat excessive pricing during market shocks. The bill proposes $1 billion in funding for the FTC to enforce these rules and requires public companies to be transparent about price changes. Do you think digital price tags at grocery stores are fair business practices, or are they just a sneaky way to hike up profits at the expense of consumers? Let us know in the comments.
Hey, I ain't never seen no digital labels at the digital pricing labels at the stores yet, in the grocery stores yet. I don't know. Have any of y'all seen that yet? But I ain't seen them yet. Not out here where I'm at, but that price gouging act, that need to apply to all industries and everything, because they just not raising the prices on groceries and shit. They raising the prices on everything. Like, and they be doing that shit. They raise the price up for their benefit. You know what I'm saying? At any time. Just think about it, like even like little things like Uber or Lyft and everything. Like, it might be a certain time of the day, it might be late night or something. I might want to Uber from here to the strip. Say it's $15 and everything. But if it's a concert going on like this time and a different day or something, man, it might be $75 and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like that price gouging shit happening in all industries. Gas, like fucking hurricane come and hit in this area or something. Next thing you know, gas prices skyrocketed. All that type of shit, man. They be doing it all across the board. So that price gouging act, I don't know if it's passed and it's out here yet or whatever, but they definitely need to apply that to all industries. I'm talking about mortgages, leasing, car insurance, all type of shit. But let's keep it going though.
So I'm going down my timeline and I come across a post from a guy by the name of Tito Senpai. And he's talking about how Kroger's just rolled out surge pricing that is basically built around facial recognition, meaning Kroger's can change the price of whatever food it is that you're buying from their store depending on the image of the person who is purchasing the food, the item. Now, when I listen to that, I know what that sounds like. It sounds like people who don't have no money are going to be paying more money to eat food, to purchase food, than people who do have money and they can't afford it. It sounds like black people are going to be spending more money on food just because they're black. That's just what it sounds like to me. The price should be the fucking price. There is no way that that makes sense, that Kroger's is allowed to change the pricing on their products. Like, who the fuck is in charge of this shit for real? Of course, he mentioned this being a result of capitalism being an economic system that cannot support itself. That's what you call bullshit for real. When I say playing with us, playing with us. The creator that I got this information from has a lot more info than I do, so I'm going to make sure I tag his name at the bottom so that you guys can see. And this is definitely something that you guys should like, share, save, because yeah, everybody needs to know this. Everybody needs to know.
Have you guys seen this terrible new trend at Whole Foods? You may never shop here again. Chocolate chip cookies contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Chicken Caesar wrap. Bioengineered food ingredient. Uh-oh, the vegan brownies contains bioengineered food ingredient.
I thought Whole Foods was supposed to be like the organic store or the natural store where you can go get your groceries and, you know, you go get you some real fruit with seeds in it and all that type of shit. So they didn't fell into the trap too, I see, huh?
This place is such a Whole Foods bagels contain bioengineered food ingredients. All these sandwiches, these delicious cakes that they're making, they're so pretty, contains a bioengineered food. How you doing? We're out of here, baby.
When I look at a label and they got all them damn ingredients on there like that, I automatically put that motherfucker back. I'm like, oh yeah, it's too much in here. They got too much in here. And a lot of those ingredients I can't even pronounce. So I'm like, yeah, I stay away. I try to stay away from that. I try to find stuff that only got a few ingredients in it that I can pronounce and I know what's in there and everything. But gotta be careful with what you're putting in your body, y'all. Shit, grow your own food if you can. Keep on saying that. We keep on implying that. Grow your own food if you can.
Whoa. I damn near think that they're grinding up humans in the McDonald's meat. I really do think that. And then people say I'm crazy, but I think they're putting anything they can in that McDonald's meat. I think there's human remains in there. I started thinking, you know what?
At least rats.
At least rats.
Hey Patriots, I found something very interesting on Google, right? I used to love McDonald's. I don't eat it anymore because, you know, you see all the people that do the videos and stuff on it, like leaving it on a shelf for a year and it doesn't really rot or whatever. So I may get a drink from there or fries. That's about it. But I heard somebody mention about who owns it, and I was shocked, right? So I Googled it, and guess who owns most of the shares of McDonald's? You'll never guess.
I ain't even seen this video, but I'm sure she probably about to say BlackRock because they own everything. But this would be news to me. I didn't know they own McDonald's too and everything. And she just like me. I thought I found myself doing something good because I eat some motherfucking French fries and might get a sweet tea from McDonald's. But I ain't messing with McDonald's no more. Even them fries ain't right, y'all. You let them fries sit out for 5 years, them motherfuckers still don't get old. I'm talking about no mold, no nothing. So, but let's see who own it. Let's see who own McDonald's. I'm sure she gonna say BlackRock or somebody.
You ready? Vanguard and BlackRock. Can you believe that?
They own everything.
So, it's a big fat no for me with McDonald's, not $1. And we all know why.
So when the fuck was y'all gonna say something about the Google bike?
Bartina, what up?
I'm intrigued. Hey, let me see how. Ain't this about some shit? This is about some shit right here. Them niggas is doing some shit out there in that world. I got to get I need parts of this, man. The Google, ain't this about some shit? Let me get mine real quick. You get yours. I'ma go raw.
Y'all, a self-driving bike. That's crazy right there. Google got self-driving bikes, cars. Now they got the bikes and everything. Like, man, shit crazy, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Keep the algorithm jumping. What's up, darling? Right, darling. Stay away from them fast foods. I swear.
I'ma go raw. Just made the bitch at the club. Bitch just gave me a hug. I don't give a fuck. I'm a thug. Took that bitch.
What?
We have named all 365 days? Isn't that concerning?
Hold on, let me. I don't know what that was.
If we have 365 days, why did we only name 7 of them?
Wow.
Shouldn't we have named all 365 days? Isn't that concerning?
Very concerning.
Why is it that prisoners are given food and water, but homeless people are not?
Because of the world we living in, the society we living in, man. We know it's evil. That's a good question, though. Prisoners are getting food and water, but homeless are not. Makes sense.
How did the people who created the first clock know what time it was? What if it was 5 o'clock when they created the clock, but they put it as 4 o'clock? Isn't that concerning?
Man, he's so funny. He be saying some stuff, man. That's crazy. But I feel him though, right? What if they started off on the wrong time? We don't know. We don't know the real, y'all. We've been lied to forever. But what's up, Godzilla? The Druber, what's up with you? Right. D-Boy. Joe, what up with you, fam? Kip. What's good, my dog? Red Cap, everybody in the building, y'all. We got a lot of people in here. Y'all make sure y'all really hit that like button for me, man. Keep the algorithm jumping and shit. P. Riley in the building. Let's go.
3 hours from our house and trying to go into some underground tunnels under this city. Oh, wow. This is it. Whoa, it looks like we got a gate here, but we can get through. Whoa. There's a ladder that goes up. Oh. Okay, we gotta get up there. Oh. Oh, that's too creepy. Somebody kept their child in here, it looks like.
Nah, that's weird right there. What the fuck is that kid little stuff doing down there? Some little children's, like a little table, little type thing, and a doll and all. Like, what? What is that doing down there, y'all? That's crazy. What up, Danny?
Desperate times. Hold up. That's the scariest thing I've ever seen. We gotta first figure out what this place even is for. Is it a prison? A bunch of old electronics, a bunch. Ooh. This place is like a hospital.
You have to be really careful what's on your phone when you're coming into the airport. And let me tell you why. People getting stopped at the airport and having their phone taken from them, and having immigration look through their phone and start questioning why they're doing certain things on their phone. Why are they looking at certain TikToks? Why are they texting somebody about getting married? Why are they inquiring about legal services? In one particular case, why you only have a hotel room for 2 days. In another case, I see you have appointments for hair braiding in your calendar on your phone. Are you working here? It's really interesting that the government is taking people's phones at the airport and using it against them.
This doesn't prove the firmament. I don't know what.
That must be for the illegal migrants or something. Because the motherfuckers ain't taking my phone. What are you taking my phone for? Hell no. Don't even touch my motherfucking phone. Let my shit go through the little X-ray thing, TSA, and then it's right back to me. I don't even touch it. It's crazy out here, y'all.
Well, I put salt in the bottom of it this time, and the bottom didn't freeze. There's air bubbles in it. You can still see the salt move around. And it sat in the freezer for 24 hours. I'd be willing to bet you if you put an electrical current in there, it separates the ice and the water.
This man is from India. He is 300 years.
Yeah, right.
He is still alive, breathing,
man,
and walking healthy.
Are you serious?
What?
Y'all, is this real or is this some the CGI little AI stuff for y'all? This can't 300 years old. I mean, he look old as hell, how he walking and everything, but 300 years old, he wouldn't be able to walk. He'd be in a wheelchair, man. This crazy right here. This gotta be some cap right here, y'all. This gotta be ball capping right here. What y'all think though? Look at this old man, y'all. He talking about 300 years old, y'all. Let me rewind just a little bit.
And he is still alive, breathing and walking healthy. What a
Man, if this is real, 300 years old, fam, you didn't win a long time. A long time. I'll be like, man, hey, it's time for me to cross over, man. I ain't did this shit way too many. 300 years?
glorious God. 300 years old.
There are land papers before slavery in my people's name here. How was it? Because when the Europeans came here, what Roger is talking about, we gave a lot of people some spots to settle. But they took those spots and wanted bigger spots. My people right now, the Shatta, they took on the end from our people, I'm talking about the end of the big take, 25 million acres of land by removing my people from here to Oklahoma. That was the last of their land. 25 million acres of land. And it was people that looked like me. What Andrew Jackson did was he appointed some Europeans. I want you to know how I'm here, brother. My grandfathers were a generation of chiefs. I come from a line of chiefs. I'm from a royal family of chiefs. What the Europeans did was took my people, took the women and the children, and some European that Andrew Jackson was friends with, appointed them as chiefs, left the original chiefs back here, took the white chief that he appointed, which into Oklahoma is, as you know today, as Indian Territory. Indian Territory was set up by mixed breeds, okay?
Yeah.
The people that signed the treaty was either non-native or mixed breed.
Is when the U.S. took over our education. There it went. They took our language. They took our land. They took our identity. And they nearly succeeded in taking our will to live.
Hey, I was just telling y'all early in the stream about that movie I just watched yesterday called the Convert. And it's basically exactly what they talking about. Exactly how that movie, you know what I'm saying? It's what the movie talking about, explaining all that type of stuff. We all know all this shit was stolen and everything. Like in the movie, like I was saying earlier, like when the settlers came over here and everything, and the tribes and everybody was already over here, they actually gave them places, like gave them spots of the land. Like, okay, y'all can set up right here. Go ahead, y'all post up right here and everything. It's all good. And the settlers was actually like paying them like rent, you know what I'm saying, giving them, you know, different things and everything, just, you know, for them being on their land or whatever. Make a long story short, they basically took over the land, you know what I'm saying, through violence, fucked them up, took the land, and then boom, did what they wanted to do with it. And that's the same type thing that just happened in real life. We all know that. We know they came and used violence and took over the shit. This whole country was built off stolen shit. Everything was stolen, and they still stealing shit to the day. So it's crazy and everything. But I'm just geek because I hit my parlay, y'all. I took the Celtics and I took the over 225. And they at for 240 right now, and the Celtics winning. So I'm happy. So I was always happy to win a couple dollars. You feel me? But let's keep it going. My bad. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's keep the algorithm jumping.
I see.
Memphis, the capital of ancient Egypt.
Right. Yeah, you're bringing what?
Perhaps that's where our new God will come from.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, I wish that was funny. Yeah, okay, so I want to talk to you about alignment.
I wish that was funny.
Memphis, where our new God will come from. As we see here, Elon's AI supercomputer project is in Memphis, Tennessee. And as you heard from Elon himself, how Memphis was the capital of ancient Egypt. And we can see in the Bible, Memphis is a symbol of the consequences of turning away from God, deception, and folly. Now, the Hebrew name for the ancient Egyptian city of Memphis was Noth or Moth. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly. And now the city of Memphis had several other names, including the meaning of the house of the spirit of Ptah. Now you may be asking, who is the spirit of Ptah? Well, apparently this was the ancient Egyptian god of creation, arts, crafts, and trades. He was also considered the architect of the universe. Ptah was the chief deity of Memphis. And we can see here, according to the legend, Memphis was the first capital of United Egypt. Makes me think of the Tower of Babel, where everybody was united. Oh yeah, a nice little hand sign there, Elon. So you're telling me the guy who wants to implant a chip into your brain and tie your consciousness with AI, who also says that AI is summoning a demon.
Artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know all those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah, you sure you can control the demon. Doesn't work.
How our new God.
Man, Elon got evil villain type vibes. You know what I'm saying? I get like you know how in Marvel films and everything, how he got the evil villain, he be smart, you know what I'm saying, and everything, but he the evil dude, and just he got them type of vibes to me. I don't know, man. Elon crazy,
will come out of this artificial intelligence, which again is coming out of Memphis, which he makes a point to tie in how Memphis is originally from ancient Egypt while throwing up the hand sign. Nothing to see here, guys. I'm sure it's just a coincidence that the Tesla logo upside down looks like a witch's hat. I'm sure that's just me looking too far into it. Now, this interview that Jordan Peterson had with Elon Musk blew my mind. It confirmed everything that I was suspecting with Elon. And I plan on making more videos on this interview because some of the things that were said here blew my mind. It absolutely blew my mind at how nobody else is talking about what was said. And I'm not sure about you guys, but I do not trust that guy at all. But do you know who I do trust? Jesus Christ, the Son of God, who has delivered us and saved us from our sins, and he will deliver us from this evil and wicked world. And with that, guys, keep your eyes focused upon him during these crazy times. Pray for wisdom and discernment and allow him to guide you. I will continue to do what he has led me to do here. Again, if you think this is all silly and crazy, then you can just keep on scrolling. That's fine. I love you anyways. But to those who see what's going on, who have the discernment, who have eyes to see and ears to hear, you know what time it is, guys. I love you all so much. God bless. Remember, the just shall live by faith.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That boy Elon, he just got that. He got some dark energy for sure. I know he got a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? He got a lot of ideals. I don't even know if those are his ideals or not, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's other people that's contributing or he's stealing from. Just how the big producers be doing it. They take a little small producer you ain't never heard of, might have made the beat. The big producer take it, put his name on it. Yeah, that's my shit. Dr. Dre type vibes. You feel me? But let's keep it going. What's up to everybody, though? What's up, Noble? Truth Lady? What's up, everybody, man? Salute to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate all y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Keep the algorithm jumping.
What's going on with these helicopters and spraying these things out of their backs as of late, y'all? I showed y'all this was happening in Kissimmee, Florida, and then in Mexico. And now this is happening over here up in the mountains. This couple was out fishing and noticed that this helicopter was going back and forth spraying this substance in the water, y'all. It can't be fish food because doesn't the fish take care of themselves? What y'all think that is, y'all? Look at that.
I don't know what they're doing.
Looks like he's standing out of the helicopter. So they don't even know what they're doing either. But they're going back and forth, back and forth. Does anybody know what's going on over here? Should they be doing that? What kind of chemical is that? Is it hazardous or poisonous? These are questions that, they probably have the answers to, and they're not even getting it from them. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they see the people there on the waters, but they're still doing this. But yeah, that red helicopter.
Ain't no telling what the fuck he's spraying, y'all. I don't know what they spraying, but it's definitely weird. I don't know what that is.
Out there, does anybody know? Let us know down in the comments below, y'all. Crazy times that we live in. Let's get this shit. Peace out.
Non-human intelligence exists. Non-human intelligence has been interacting with humanity on this planet. This interaction is ongoing and it's not new. And there is zero doubt. But you already knew that. So how do we go about convincing other people that this is the case? Particularly people that aren't necessarily privy to all the information that some of us may otherwise be.
There's a pretty significant infection problem going on in pediatrics that the news doesn't seem to be talking about, which is kind of surprising because it seems like, every other day they're coming up with a new COVID to talk about. But this is something that not only myself and my colleagues and doctors and physician groups online have all been reporting. There seems to be a ton of cases of pneumonia among pediatric patients. And why that's a little odd is typically we do not see pneumonia that often in pediatrics. Fortunately, most are viral upper respiratory infections strictly in the nose. They don't really go that far down, and when it does, it's usually like a viral bronchiolitis. But to have this many cases of pneumonia is definitely out of the norm. And what's really odd is most cases of pneumonia are typical pneumonias, like one area is fluid and infected, and that responsible to penicillins like amoxicillin or augmentin. However, the cases we're seeing are not responding that well to that. A lot of cases are not improving when we give amoxicillin or augmentin, and they're requiring azithromycin, or you might know it as Z-Paks. And that's better for atypical pneumonias, but again, it's a little odd because on x-rays, they don't look like atypical pneumonias, which are more diffuse. So it's all just a little bit odd, to be honest. And I don't have a clear explanation for that, but if you do have a child who's got, prolonged cough for, more than 7 to 10 days, they're not getting better, or, high fevers, things like that, it's probably more important now to have their lungs listened to properly by a pediatrician to make sure they're clear.
Hey, yo. Man. They fucking us up from all angles, man. The kids, everybody, y'all. All angles. Now the little kids getting sick, getting pneumonia and all this type of stuff and everything. And I'm sure it's because of all the stuff that's going on. Ain't no telling what they spraying in the air, what they putting in the foods, all this type of shit. Next thing you know, all the kids getting pneumonia, they gonna be like, yeah, they got to get this vaccine. They gonna start, my bad, I shouldn't have said that. You gotta start saying some little stuff like, yeah, get this jab or whatever. Y'all know how YouTube is. Entertainment purposes only, man. It's entertainment purposes only, YouTube. Don't fuck with me just because I said that. But let's keep it going. What's up, Felicia? What's up, everybody? I just got a cash out from somebody. I don't want to, I don't know who it's from, but I don't want to say your name on here. because I feel like it's your real name, and I don't want to put your name out there. You might not want everybody to know your name, but salute to you. I appreciate you so much. Much love. Let's keep it going, though.
Oh, you an 80s baby, don't forget why you came here. Do y'all remember this show right here? Yeah, Captain Planet. Don't worry, I won't be before you long. I just came to drop a little seed real quick, just so you can remember. So real quick, that show right there started off with this lady, or the spirit of the earth named Gaia, who sensed that it was time for those special people, the elect, not the chosen, but the elect, to come forth. And these elect was 5 special individuals from the 5 corners of the earth. 5 corners of the earth. They held the special powers of wind, water, earth, fire, and heart. Now, let me drop a little gem for you real quick. The whole purpose for these entities, or the evil ones, the whole purpose is for them to drop the frequency of the heart of the earth. Because when that happens, it's a wrap. It's all over. But remember, 1 can chase 1,000, and 10 can take 10,000 to a flight. Remember that. So 10,000 pure hearts, individuals, can carry the whole frequency of the earth for everyone. Peace and love. Holla Chiguala.
Hey, I believe that. The more people that, that's on the same frequency, on the same wave and everything, thinking about the same thing, you can make it happen. Anything happen like that. That's power right there. For sure, for sure. Man, you so funny, Daryl. Appreciate that, Danny. I know it was you because I could tell by the name. Definitely. Appreciate you so much for that cash app. Much love to you. Much love to everybody in the building, man. A few more vids, y'all. Let's keep it going. A few more. Y'all hang in there with me.
If you were responsible with that wealth and protected it, 160 acres is a lot of land. So he says here, of all the public land that this act passed into private hands, not more than 11 to 17% was settled by homesteaders. By 1900, most of the land had gone to speculators, who thus acquired the claims to rich Western lands, timber, and mineral rights without having to bid or compete for the wealth. Blacks were unable to acquire any of this last time giveaway of land wealth. Many were interested, but had their lives threatened by whites and decided not to pursue the free land. So when they went after the wealth, see, this is another thing that you got to understand. This is a mistake that a lot of us make, is you sometimes you assume that we're the first generation of black people who actually had dreams. That we're the first, we're the fancy new Negroes because we got our little bachelor's degrees and master's degrees. We're the first ones to want to actually learn and build and save and invest for our families. Like that we're the first generation of black people that actually cared enough about our kids to invest for them and leave them an inheritance. That's foolish thinking. That's ridiculous thinking. That's insanity. To think that out of the last 10, 15 generations, you're the first generation that actually thinks about legacy and passing wealth on to your children. No, they thought about these things too. And they tried to do these things. But somehow the money disappeared. Somehow the wealth disappeared. The land disappeared. The stuff just ended up being taken from them. And so to me, that's a mystery. That's the mystery that has to be solved. Who took the property? Who took our stuff? Who took your birthright? Somebody took it. So this requires an investigation. So if anything's to be studied, it ain't reparations. Kamala, with all due respect, that's been studied a billion times. You don't have to do the study. You just have to talk to the right people. But these are people that are probably going to make you a little nervous because they're not going to bend over and do whatever the Democrats or Republicans tell them to do. If you want to do a study who took our stuff. Study which white people own the land that used to belong to black people, but suddenly was repossessed when that black man got sent to jail on false charges. Study the land that was owned in parts of Mississippi, perhaps, by black people, where their family was run out of town by the KKK, and somebody took their property because they weren't there anymore because they couldn't live there because they were going to get killed. Go study that. That's the study that needs to be done because that is a criminal investigation. That is a criminal, and it is not legal nor is it ethical to take possession of stolen property. So a lot of the wealth that is in the hands of other people is stolen property. So
that's the whole country. That's what I was just saying. The whole country is built off stolen property and stolen shit, like from the beginning. You feel me? And like it's crazy because I seen a documentary not too long ago about some family. I think they was down in, was it North Carolina, South Carolina, but some, and they was talking about how they property got, but they end up getting their property back. I guess they went to court and trial and everything, and somehow, some way, they end up getting their land back and the acres back and everything. But it was taken. So I mean, we know it happened. It definitely happened and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's a sensitive topic with whites and blacks and everything. You know, don't nobody want to really get into all that type of shit because we should be past that, but it's still happening to this day. Still a lot of racism still going on and everything. But everybody everybody is guilty. Even some of the blacks was doing some grimy shit back then to their own folks, and it's still happening to this day. You know what I'm saying? So, but we know what's up, man. All this shit was built off stolen lands. So don't be sensitive over here and everything. When the motherfucker get to talking some real shit about the whites and blacks, we can't ignore the fact. You know what I'm saying? We can't ignore it, y'all. Y'all just want to ignore it like, no, that ain't like it. Hey, I know some of y'all might be in the chat white or whatever. It's still love over here, but we know shit happened. It happened. It's all love. It's all good.
If you want to study something, go study that. There you go. All right. So let's keep going here. I mean, if white women can file lawsuits because somebody touched her booty in 1992, then black people should be able to file lawsuits for land that was stolen, and there's documentation proving that. Okay, so let me keep going here. Let's see here. Blacks were unable to acquire any of this last time giveaway of land wealth. Many were interested, but had their lives threatened by whites and decided not to pursue the free land. The acquisition policy of the Homestead Act was that anyone who, quote, tended the land should not have to pay for it, end quote. But again, hypocrisy reigned. No one had spent more time tending land than blacks.
If you look at alcoholics, they will have something often when they come off alcohol, something called delirium tremens, which is where sort of DT. There what happens is that the alcohol has been blocking dream sleep for so long, and the pressure for dream sleep is built up so powerfully in the brain, it actually just spills over into wakefulness. And so the brain just says, look, okay, if I'm not going to get this dream sleep whilst you're asleep, I'm just going to take it whilst you're awake. And so you start to essentially dream while you're awake. It's this sort of collision of two states of consciousness.
Wow.
So you get delirium.
Wow. You know, Jay-Z, like, he has to have a relationship and a sort of trust. And that's why it was really surprising to me to see, Ray J come out speaking against, Jaguar Wright. And he's like, Beyonce, because Ray J is one of those people that is allowed to be with Jay-Z's wife.
Interesting. So you're saying essentially that Ray J is one of those men that Jay-Z would watch hook up.
Hold on, man. First of all, who is this dude trying to motherfucking disguise himself? Who is this dude, man? First of all, you know what I'm saying? This is allegedly entertainment purposes only, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's up with everything, but it's a lot been going on since the Diddler went down. All type of stories been coming out. And then sometimes we got to be kind of, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep that, we got to keep our minds on the right thing, because sometimes some of these people get to talking and they just talking because this is like a big money grab for everybody, content creators, everybody right now. All you got to do is come out and make up a story. I can come out tomorrow and be like, yeah, I went to New York and shit. I was on the couch with Elliot Ness and at Rockefeller offices and everything, and I was touched or something and everything. And I actually went out there, you know what I'm saying? Me and my big homie went out there. I actually was out there in New York and everything. But you can just make up a story and people would be like, what? You did? And next thing you know, I'm doing all type of interviews and I'm telling this story and everything, and it might not be true. But I'm not saying that it's not true. We just got to keep an open mind, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just can't get caught up in all this shit.
With Beyonce, allegedly?
Correct.
Very interesting.
There's something going on with Kanye. So he was captured in Tokyo just walking the streets, y'all, like by himself. And he looked like he's out of it, like he's walking in a sunken place. So the guy that's recording him is obviously invading his privacy. But he was making the same face before he even noticed the guy recording him. Somebody really need to check on him. Like, this man is walking back and forth, back and forth. No TLC. Y'all, look at this clip.
Man.
Look, y'all. Look at this man, Kanye. He just looked depressed. Look at his eyes.
So Kanye just over there in Tokyo, wherever he at, just walking around like that, just mean face, just in a dazed face, and just walking around. It looked like Kanye though. It looked like Kanye for sure. Definitely dressed like Kanye. That's a Kanye outfit for sure.
He just walking back and forth, back and forth. Maybe it's all the allegations that's been coming out
That nigga super weird.
about him. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think it is down below in the comments.
It looked like the Diddler is fine.
Hey, but let me quit laughing at you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he weird, but he a genius at the same time. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot. He did a lot for the culture and everything. He made a lot of money and everything. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take that from him. And then, you know, Ye was on a different level. We don't know what he been through, what he seen, like what he went through, and all type of stuff, y'all. Like, so he might be in the days. He might even went crazy and shit. You know, we don't know. Let's keep it going though. Hit that like button for me though.
Finally telling y'all. Now, according to ABC News, the former Abercrombie & Fitch CEO Mike Jeffries and all his partners were all arrested this morning for criminal sex trafficking charges. Now, they were arrested for sexually exploiting young men at these quote-unquote parties. Now, it's not very clear whether or not, you know, this is all connected, but they were arrested by the same, you know, DA. And we all know that this ninja right here likes to party. Coincidence? I think not.
And I would say, with what I do know for a fact, not alleged, but DJ Khaled is bisexual. And Jay-Z has also participated in bisexual activities.
What did he say? What I know for a fact, not alleged. Did he just say that before he said that? See, yeah, motherfuckers, hey, everybody dropping their nuts right now. Everybody telling their stories right now. They don't care. Fuck it. We don't care how powerful, how much money you got. I'm telling everything now. Fuck you motherfuckers. Y'all been running the world, being evil, doing all this crazy stuff for so long. People fed up. Everybody telling. There's everybody coming out with stories.
Coincidence? I think not.
And I would say, with what I do know for a fact, not alleged, but DJ Khaled is bisexual. And Jay-Z has also participated in bisexual activities.
Would you want to say allegedly for your safety?
There's no, I would say allegedly, if it was allegedly. DJ Khaled 100% has been involved in, he's bisexual. I did a show called One Shot, and he was in Miami, and he was open with the guy that he was with. He was gay, and I don't understand what happens there, where, because nobody said anything to me like, hey, make sure you don't, go out and say this on record. Make sure you don't say this, da-da-da-da-da. So it's weird that would still be hidden. That seems like that should be a fact, that DJ Khaled, at least in 2016, was definitely bisexual.
Okay, and we're gonna.
And Jay-Z is without question bisexual.
Okay.
Man. Oh my God, man. I don't be liking to hear this stuff, man. I swear. I grew up. I was listening to Jigga, man. Like, I'm a Jay-Z fan. I ain't finna sit here in front like I ain't listening to Jay-Z, and Jay-Z made some straight music, man, some good music, and I was listening to it and everything. I don't be liking to hear this stuff. Even when all the stuff came out with Diddy, I knew Diddy was a freak and doing all that type of shit, but all the extra shit with the kids and going too far with the dudes and the drugs and unaliving the people allegedly and all that type of stuff, I'm like, man, oh man, like it just fuck us up, man, because you know, growing up, you look up to these people. You be looking up like, damn, Jigga came up, made 100 million, made $1 billion. I want to be like, I want to make me $1 billion, all this type of shit. But then you find out the other side of the stories and all the evil stuff and everything. And it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. What's up, Chanel? What up, Mike?
I agree with you. I know I
Jay-Z's mom is gay.
Jay-Z's mother?
Yeah, she's gay openly.
Okay.
The reason why I left because the whole was gay. RZA is bisexual. Sway Calloway is bisexual. Who else was out there? DJ Khaled was bisexual. It was like one big, gay party that was all like closeted and like weird. That's why I left, because for the exact same things that you said, like people have their own preferences. People have their own beliefs. I know a lot of people. So I know a lot of, gay Christians. And then I know a lot of people like the church that my family's in and Biggie's partner, because they're like we talked about, they don't think anything is wrong with it.
No.
Right. They don't. And it's cool. Like whatever, I don't even want to go into there. Like, I don't even want to say it's wrong or right or whatnot. But as soon as that factor came in and they started speaking out about it, I think in like Variety and Billboard, when CJ did interviews, it got shut down because it's like, no, we're not going to have anything gay tied to the Notorious Big. But listen, he was notorious gay. I mean, he was.
But it goes back to
what? That's where everything it got to. That explains, and you know what? I believe it. I believe a lot of those people that's at the top in the music industry and everything, they jumping over the fence going both ways for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the game. They doing that. And it's part of the game because look at like what they be promoting and how they be trying to like promote feminism into our young man and everything. How they be trying to change everybody, get us to put on dresses and cross dress and do all that type of stuff and everything. And I ain't got nothing against it, that community or whatever, shit, your choice is your choice. Do what you want to do. But that shit, man, that's crazy, y'all. Let's watch this last video, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all.
Tom Brady is in Santa Clara getting ready to call that game, but through the magic of television, boom. There he is, joining us right now. That is cool. I like that. Man? Wow. Hey, Tom, you've been on the receiving end of a lot of interviews. Now you're conducting them.
This is definitely for entertainment purposes, and I definitely do not think that
Wow.
the NFL is doing some self-disclosure and how they're going to use holograms in the coming future to deceive us. Like I said, all for entertainment purposes. And also just for entertainment purposes, when Tupac was a known hologram, I definitely don't think that Snoop was also just a better quality hologram, and they were testing it out on us. And they definitely haven't been using the NFL to test holograms on the masses for quite some time. Definitely not again.
Wow. Look at that, y'all. That look amazing, though. I ain't even go front, but think about what they can do with this technology right here. They probably already using this with reporters and everything. You think somebody there, they ain't even there. It's a hologram. Damn. Hey, I seen all the stuff on Tupac too, y'all. I already know about all. They said Pac was jumping over the fence too. I seen a couple pictures of Pac looking kind of, you know what I'm saying? I ain't go front, but it's crazy game out here.
And there is definitely not a large scale deception coming with all sorts of holograms in the sky and probably even on the ground.
Silicon Valley, tech capital of the world, really. So use our technology, and there he goes. Come on in here, Jimmy. Kick him out of here.
Man, Tom Brady looked like he was right there with them. That lets you know that they can do a whole bunch of different shit too. And that lets you know how they gonna be coming when they trying to do the fake alien invasion. They got all this type of technology and everything, man. It's crazy.
And just like that, he's gone. And there I go doing it again, just creating things for entertainment. Not at all trying to expose the evil agendas. I'm just creating entertainment for you guys because that's what I am. Satire account. And this was just for entertainment purposes. I don't really think any deception's coming. Definitely not. Entertainment only.
Yeah, entertainment purposes only, y'all. I don't believe no deception is coming either. Yeah, right. Fuck that. We know it's coming. We ain't finna sit here in front, but crazy world out here, y'all. It's a lot going on, man. But salute to my moderators, content management, everybody. I'm finna catch this Lakers game, man. Kick back, clear my mind, y'all. Like I always say, y'all protect y'all energy. Make sure y'all protecting y'all energy, especially while we be reacting to these videos and looking at this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It throw you off, throw your whole wave off. But take it day by day, stay on wave, y'all. Keep that good energy around, keep spreading love, keep vibrating in those high frequencies, y'all. In the end, we go win. I appreciate all of y'all. If you want to send me some content or anything, join the Discord. You know what I'm saying? I have my P.O. box this week too. I post my P.O. box. You know, I got a few people said they want to send me a few things, so I'll get that together for y'all. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the cash apps and the super chats too. I see y'all soon, man. It's your boy Thou. Peace and love, health and wealth to everybody. Much love. I see y'all soon, very soon. But peace out, y'all.
Fam over.